My name is Zachary Blake. I live in Towson, Maryland.
I'm Vashti Little, and I live in Washington, D.C.
My name is David, and I'm from El Salvador.
I'm in the 4th grade.
I'm 13 years old.
I'm in the 8th grade.
My favorite subject is math.
Science.
I like to read.
I sing in the choir.
I sing in the choir.
And I love to play soccer.
I love to play soccer.
I love cricket too.
We might have different skin colors.
Underneath, our souls are all the same.
We all have the same feelings, but our lives are very different.
I dream of being able to complete my schooling.
I have worked hard, so we will have a good harvest this year.
One day, I hope my whole village will have clean water to drink.
I want my little sister to be healthy and grow up to be strong.
Someday, I want to open a store where I can sell the food we grow on my family's farm.
We have a lot of opportunity in the U.S.
I do worry about people who don't have as much.
They aren't able to go to school.
Some people don't have enough to eat.
So there's that. I serve on the student council. One of the ways I help others is through Catholic Relief Services Operation Rice Bowl at our school during Lent. Today, as a part of Operation Rice Bowl, I'd like to take some time before classes to think about all the kids in the world who aren't able to go to school. Catholic Relief Services is the official relief and development agency of the Catholic community of the United States. They work on our behalf with people all over the world to help build schools, grow crops, and provide people with clean water to drink. They also give people loans to start small businesses and help keep kids and their moms healthy. Operation Rice Bowl is Catholic Relief Services' Lenten program. I volunteered to do the announcements because I think it's a really good way to help people understand how other people live and some of the problems that they face.
I like doing Operation Rice Bowl because I know it helps people who really need it, both here and around the world.
It's important to help because we're all part of the same human family. No matter what country we're from, what race or religion we follow, or how much money we have. We are all called to live as one with our neighbors in the world.
Through Operation Rice Bowl, we can do things to help. We pray for our neighbors. We fast to understand what it's like for those who don't have enough food. We learn about people around the world, and we give to help others.
Prayer is about giving thanks for everything we have and sometimes take for granted. Most of us are really privileged, even though sometimes we may not see it that way.
Prayer is something that unites us with people all over the world. When we pray, we make a connection with our brothers and sisters around the world by caring and thinking of them in our prayers.
I pray for my family to be healthy and to live long.
I pray for better grades most of the time.
I pray to get along with my brother because we fight a lot.
I pray for people to have enough food to eat.
I pray to be a better person.
Me too.
People in other countries pray for the same things we do. Even though our lives may be very different, underneath we are all the same. Everyone has a soul and should be treated with respect, no matter where they live or how much money they have. One of the things we do for Operation Rice Bowl is fast. It doesn't have to mean literally starving yourself. There are many ways you can do it. It's about giving up something that we really like a video game or maybe a certain food. It should be something that you really miss, or else you really wouldn't be sacrificing anything.
You can also prepare a simple meal, like rice and beans, something they might have in another country. And it's a good way to see how some people in other countries live.
We made food like they make in Pakistan. It was rice, and it tasted pretty good.
Operation Rice Bowl taught me that other kids don't have the things we eat, and they actually wake up in the morning and think if they're gonna eat in the morning.
In other countries, they can't just go to the store to buy food. They usually only eat what they are able to grow. because they don't have enough money to buy groceries or eat at a restaurant.
There are a lot of people in the world who only eat one meal a day, like a bowl of rice with some beans or something. This is why we prepare special meals as a part of Operation Rice Bowl, so we can really find out what it's like for them.
When I learned about other countries through Operation Rice Bowl, I gave up French fries, and it made me think of the kids that don't get to try food like that.
Yes, I did give up soda for Lent, and the money that I saved from spending it on soda, I put into the rice bowl.
I gave up video games.
For Lent, I'm giving up beef and pork because I know that in a lot of countries, people can't just go to the store and buy it just like I can.
I would usually use my money to go to the movies or to go out with my friends, but then I started putting it in the rice bowl because I realized that there's other kids in the world who need it more than I do.
When we fast during Lent, it helps us remember all the things that we have and to understand what it feels like not to have something you want. So many people go through their entire lives needing and wanting basic things like food, water, and shelter. Operation Rice Bowl is a good way to find out how people in the other parts of the world live.
Sometimes it's upsetting to find out how tough everyday life is for so many people in the world.
But once we learn what the problems are, we can help find ways to fix them.
I learned that a lot of people eat one meal or less each day.
I learned that a lot of people got sick because they didn't have clean water to drink. Now I know it's important to have safe drinking water.
Farmers need help to grow more crops without harming the environment.
I learned about kids in other countries, and some of them can't even finish school because they have to help their families earn enough money to live.
Sometimes people need help starting their own businesses. This way they can work towards something that they really care about.
Like opening up a small shop or buying livestock that they can raise to sell.
So many people in the world are not able to go to the doctors or get medicine when they're sick.
Whether they live far away or closer to home, it's important to help those who suffer from hunger and poverty.
The most important lesson I learned from Operation Rice Bowl is that we can all help make the world a better place.
We can give some of what we have to help others.
Just as we would share with our brothers and sisters if they're hungry,
we should try in some ways to share with our brothers and sisters around the world.
I look forward to participating in Operation Rice Bowl because it helps people that are less fortunate.
I feel good every time I put money in my rice bowl because I know it's really going to help someone.
We can help kids in other countries get enough to eat and go to school.
I feel a connection with kids around the world because I know I'm helping them.
When I give, it makes me happy.
There is still much work to be done.
But through Operation Rice Bowl, we can make a difference.